The system seemed to have been working, but I can't say the same for some individual performances. Hello and welcome to Nation Fan TV. I am Pilo, I'm your host. This is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs Football Club. And today, I will be giving you my player ratings from the 1-1 draw that we played against Amazulu FC. Also, do make sure to leave your own player ratings down on the comment section below. Okay, let's start with the skipper, Khune. So, there was that early save that we must talk about. Tuguti. Chiefs should stop letting team attack us in the first 15 minutes and subsequently concede from those things. But he was brilliant. He made a double save and that was about it. For the rest of the game, he didn't really have much to do. So Khune's game was that. And there are some people who are actually saying it was Khune's mistake because he should have stayed at Palini. I don't think so. I can give him a pass for that for yesterday because Solomon had lost to Mango basically. So Khune had to rush out and try to close the angle, but then it didn't work. So because it didn't have much to do really, I would give him a 6. Not because he was poor, but because there wasn't much to do for him. Next is Solomon's go right back. And the first thing that we'll talk about, obviously, is the ability to put the balls in and cross the balls. And their insistence of these wingers and fullbacks of trying to always play them across. Because funny enough, what I noticed yesterday is that it seems like Caleb is better if you play the ball into his feet rather than to his head. Worse if you're not even delivering quality crosses to him, then it does not make sense. And with the goal as well, he did not see Gulan Gutukwenika or selling a move as such. You must be aware Guti there's a person behind you. And then the game was just quiet for him. So because of that, he did give us an assist, but his game and what he could have contributed and given us didn't give us much. So I'll give him a 4. Sorry, boy. Then we go to Kwinika. And I feel like Kwinika committed that are not necessary. And he picked up another booking yet again yesterday. And also, you could argue, Uguti, yes, Solomon's is the one who stepped up and Umang wasn't marked. And it's Solomon's fault, but you can also argue that it's because Ukwinika was so deep that he played Umango on. So because of that, and Noguti, we did not see much of him in the game like we did see Utu Dover sometimes driving forward with the ball. I will give Ukwinika a 5. There was nothing to do for defenders really yesterday. Moving on to Dove, Udove bafethu Ntswembu Dove. A recovery yakhe, he pace nje when you have to get the ball, and that shot that he took, it was, yes, ama-shots ngishilo ngathi angifuni silokhu sikhahlela kungenasidingo, but his one was close. The technique was good, and even just chasing and recovering the ball and starting the attack again, he was good. And because of that, I will give him a 7. Hlanti Mars. Second half, ubonile ukuthi instruction besebenikeziwe beno Solomons was to tuck in so that the wingers can go wide and spread the defense basically. But I feel like Hlanti uzokunikeza the basics that you need, uzoba solid, and that's it. But if you're playing a game where you need to win, sometimes you need more imagination. Not gunjalo when you get the ball, you're gonna pass it. Sometimes drive forward with the ball, force someone to come and challenge you, and by doing that, they will leave a space, and then you can play a pass to someone who will be moving into that space because it would have been vacated. And I feel like we did not get that with Hlanti. It was just the Kemiake was flat and there was a lack of imagination. Defensively, yes, but there was nothing to do. So I feel like he could add that and be more creative. And because of that, I'm thinking now I should have given him a 5, but here I wrote 6. Blom, there's nothing much to say. He was just there. Because if you're playing against a team that is trying to get you on counters, then you need someone with defensive midfielder who's going to break those counters and also start forward passes. So Blom was good and I'm giving him an 8. Next is Umat. Umat was frustrated with the number of shots that he took. Yes, I know we should try and take shots as well if teams are sitting deep. But there was one where he was like maybe 10 meters away from center line and then he took that shot. I didn't know what that was for. And to me, it does feel like the players are trying too hard to impress us, and in doing that they end up putting more pressure on themselves, because while you're trying to do too much, then you end up doing too little or making too many mistakes instead of doing the simple things. If you can do the simple things, just said about Hlanti ukuthi does the simple things, but we need some more. But manje with umat usithebe sokhuluma ngaye in a second, you felt like he's trying too much kwayena, but second half it was better because ubese build up a pass ball and moving the ball forward, so that was good from him. So if engalungisa indaba ye technique, then akabuyele in taking shots, but for now I am giving him a 6. Moving on to Usithebe. Usithebe izolo, I did say this, he tried too much, and maybe ukuba sebenchini will help him being rested in the next game, and starting Udoli will help him, and his game was just poor shame, and I will give him a 4. I'm being generous. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, please do subscribe and also like the video if you are already subscribed. And here guys, please vote for Samge. It's free of charge. Just click on the link that is pinned on the comment section and then go vote for her. Competition is on the 22nd of October and we need the votes, guys. Let's try and push at least Nyana and I figure 3,000. The minimum it's supposed to be 4,000. So guys, please, if you have Facebook, just click on the link and you'll be able to vote for her. Thank you so much. Then we move on to Caleb. If Caleb had scored my chances zakhe, we could have won the match maybe by 4-1 just by Caleb's chances, not 50-50 chances. Yabole chance there where he wasn't expecting the first half. Second half he tries outside foot, and another one that he should have headed better. By him alone we could have scored 4 goals, and now we're in a sticky position. And this is not to say to hell with Caleb, no, it's just to say in yesterday's game I will give him a rating at 3 because it wasn't good, and Nepal I didn't get it that much, so it was terrible because this is match deciding stuff, so that's why he's getting such a low rating, and I hate myself for doing this to him. And then Ashley Dupree, he was good in my 1v1s and he was good in my movements, although at times you could see Uzwane was telling him move kanje, because sometimes bebemenda onye benga move, and I have to say I like that Uzwane. I will give him a rating after the thing afterwards. But for now, Dupree, if it wasn't for the chances that he missed and the big chance that he missed, then Ikemi would have been much better. So I'll give him a 5 because of a movement yake nama 1v1 which was able to beat defenders. And then Sekhota naye once again ma 1v1 akhe ukuthi they were wide and isolated with defenders, and then he could take them on. Problem though is that now he's starting to dive too much, and because he's diving too much, even when they play him bad, but they foul him, referees are gonna end up ignoring him. And even I think Mtatemrem and other guys pointed out down on the comments from yesterday's video, which he's overdoing it now and referees will start ignoring him. However, and he needs to be calm and make simple things. I do feel as though he's been given an instruction with when you get the ball, attack. I feel like that at this point, because all the time here he gets the ball and he's going forward. To me it feels like that's the instruction, because he's the one who's been getting fouled and whatnot and winning a season. And then I will give him a 7. I give him a 7. Utoli came in, he changed the game, and that's what you want from your sub. It's what we were saying, Guti. If you have a starting 11, you need to have a bench that's proper, people who will come in and make a difference. Dolly gets an 8 and he also scored a goal, so we have a fighting chance because of Utoli. Frosler did not have much to do. When he got in, he did play that good cross. I was like, okay, this is what we've been looking for. Good crosses. Island yoguthi is vele sense nje desingayiboni nokuthi yaphi. So good for him, good for Frosler. And then Umshini Shem, he got in, but it looked like players were already tired. So even the difference that he was trying to bring, bekunzima ukuthi ngempela ibonakale, because other players were like tired at that time. So because of that, it's not his fault. I am giving him a 6. Guys, what do you think about these ratings? Give me yours down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow, and until next time, remember, equals Alpelu Moya.